Welcome to the 2017 HCAC Cross Country Championships preview. We're speaking today with Transylvania first-year head coach Taylor Throckmorton as we wind down this fall season for the Transylvania cross country team. Coach, in what ways have you seen your team evolve from the last time we spoke at the start of the season in August until now?
Yeah, it's been a phenomenal season so far. We've seen a lot of, obviously there's some adjustment getting to know your athletes and athletes getting to know their coaches, but I think that process has been very smooth so far. The kids are super easy to work with. They bought into the process. They really believe in what we're trying to do, and I think that's led them to have some really great results. So far, we've had a really great season of just laying down some culture and establishing a positive environment in our program.
This being your first head coaching position, bringing a lot of knowledge both from Allegheny as well as North Central, there's been a lot for you to glean as well as you get to know and coach your runners throughout these first couple of months. What sort of educational benefits have you obtained through this first season?
The biggest thing that I always try to communicate to my athletes is that one of the most important things is buying into the program and buying into each other, and that's been a big part of what we're emphasizing this year is the athletes buying into each other and trying to help each other along, pull each other along, hold each other accountable. Educationally, I think, and culturally, that has been a huge thing that we've been trying to work on this year.
How much fun have you been having with this team trying to push them to a new level? And we talked about how they've improved on their times. We've seen really weekly improvements from the majority of your runners.
Yeah, PRs never get old. They never get old. It doesn't matter how many times you do it or what level they're at. A PR is super fun at any day of the week, any time of the season. So that's been incredibly fun, and I think because of that, our season has kind of garnered a lot of momentum as we're going throughout the season, and as people are PRing, that momentum's just been growing. So it's been a great season for that.
On the women's side, it's led by a cadre of veterans. Liz Deaton's has been the pace setter for the Pioneers this fall, and the return of Rebecca Factor for your team last week was a really big boost. What have those provided to your teams, starting with Rebecca both before she returned and then on the trails last season where it was like she never left?
Yeah, obviously it's very helpful to have some upperclassmen that have had racing experience at conference, regional, national level races. So having Liz Deaton back is a huge thing that's really helped our freshmen come along, because more than half our roster is freshmen. So she's been a huge asset to just kind of showing them the ropes and helping them along. And obviously Rebecca is someone that just has like boundless energy and just always works to get that energy and excitement up. So she's been a huge help as well.
And on the men's side, we've seen Daryl Korn really be your pace setter for most of the season. This being his first season in college athletics, how would you rate his progression?
He honestly surprised me a lot last week. We did a couple weeks of really hard workouts in there just to try to get ready for the conference meet, and even despite that really difficult workout series, he PR'd by over a minute last week. And so as we're getting ready to taper for the conference meet, sky's the limit. I really think he could be, a surprise person on the conference.
You've said in passing, whether it's lunchtime, wherever on campus, this team's really progressed nicely for you and hit some certain goals. Coming up, this being a conference championship, what are your goals for this particular weekend?
Well, I think because we do have a lot of freshmen, a lot of growth and development happening, I'm not trying to put too many expectations on the freshmen and on the team as a whole as we come into our first real conference meet as a program here. I think we're just trying to be at a point where we focus on ourselves, and if they run to the capability that we think they can run, the results will take care of themselves. So we're trying to keep an open mind here.
Transylvania cross country head coach Taylor Throckmorton, what a season it's been so far for your Pioneers, and best of luck to you and your teams as you head into the cross country fall championships.
Thanks, Justin.